Hi guys, Laura Loomer here. I have a question for all of you who are watching right now. Is it illegal to incite violence against and post death threats against people in the United States of America? Seems like an easy question, right? Well, I thought the answer was yes, it is illegal to post death threats against people in the United States of America, but that wasn't until yesterday, of course. You see, if I were to post death threats against somebody online, I'd probably have the police and the FBI at my door. If you were to post death threats against somebody, the same thing would probably happen to you. But yesterday, to my shock and horror, Facebook updated its community standards section to incite violence against me and other banned conservatives who they have deemed dangerous individuals. Yes, I wish I was making this up, but unfortunately it's true. Facebook literally said that you cannot post death threats on their platform unless, and those were these words exactly, unless it's targeted towards dangerous individuals and organizations. Well, on May 2nd, 2019, I was permanently banned by Facebook. I was permanently banned by Facebook and Instagram since Facebook owns Instagram, along with people like Milo Yiannopoulos and Gavin McInnes, okay? And Paul Joseph Watson and Alex Jones, Louis Farrakhan, and we were deemed dangerous individuals. We were classified as terrorists, and according to Facebook's dangerous individual policy, they say that a dangerous individual is somebody who is a terrorist or somebody who commits mass murder or violence. Well, of course, I haven't done any of those things, right? I'm just a 26-year-old independent journalist. I happen to be Jewish, and I voted for President Trump. But according to Facebook, I am now dangerous and I deserve to be murdered. Well, at least that's what their community standards say. Upon seeing this, obviously I freaked out, and I was even more concerned because it just happens that this random community standard update came the same day that I filed a $3 billion lawsuit against Facebook for defamation. Was Facebook retaliating against me for suing them for $3 billion for defamation? Well, I guess we're gonna have to find out in court. But the issue at hand is that the big tech social media companies are not just above the law anymore, they are above the government. It used to be in this country that if you filed a death threat against somebody or incited violence against them, that you would be arrested and held accountable. But it seems as though these big tech social media companies like Facebook and Twitter and the tyrants in charge of these companies like Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey really do believe that they have the right to incite violence against people, that they have the right to ruin people's lives, to deplatform them, to deny them of a livelihood, and to shut down their free speech in the digital public square. Well, you know, this is extremely concerning. And tomorrow just happens to be the social media summit at the White House. And it doesn't seem like anybody in the mainstream media has addressed this issue of the fact that Facebook is calling for people like myself to be murdered. Why? Because we support President Trump. And according to Facebook, you deserve to be murdered if you voted for President Donald Trump and you are an effective and popular personality in the conservative media. Today, I was talking with some of my friends about this, and you know, they didn't believe me. They thought that it was Photoshop. They didn't comprehend how a multi-billion-dollar social media company could get away with advocating for somebody to be murdered because they support President Trump. So I took video of it, and as I was filming, Facebook changed their policy. So luckily I was able to capture the before and after so I can show you on video that their community standards literally advocated for myself to be murdered. And then after, within an hour of this today, of course this happened yesterday and I filmed it today, they changed it and they thought that they were going to get away with this or cover it up, but they secretly removed the section that said unless it's targeted as at a dangerous individual. And so not only do you have a social media company that has about 2 billion users encouraging for people like myself to be murdered because I support President Trump and was banned and deemed dangerous by Facebook, you know, who gave them the authority to call and label people as terrorists? I don't know. I thought that was the job of the FBI. I guess not, right? But now they're trying to cover it up. And nobody in the media and no one in government is talking about this. So that is why I had to make this video. And I'm calling on President Trump and the social media summit tomorrow at the White House, as well as every member of Congress, to hold Facebook accountable. Mark Zuckerberg needs to be dragged before a committee in Congress and held accountable. And the fact that these companies can get away with advocating for people like myself to be murdered, you know, that just shows you they have too much power. If they're going to do it to me, they're gonna do it to you. And it's our job to put a stop to it. So please share this video, make sure people know, send it to the media, send it to your representatives in Congress, send it to President Trump, because we are now at a serious crisis in this country. You know, I am not just banned on Facebook and Twitter, I am banned on every single social media platform. I am currently the most banned woman in the world, and my civil rights are being violated. And what has happened to me will happen to you. Okay, my free speech was violated, and now my civil rights are violated. And if you want to protect the First Amendment in this country, and you don't want to be murdered in the streets for your political speech, you need to share this video. Because quite frankly, your life might depend on it, just like my life now depends on it. So if you'd like to follow my battle and my fight against the big tech censors and read my legal complaints. I've sued Facebook, I've sued Twitter, I've sued the Council on American Islamic Relations. You can go to lauraloomer.us and read all about it there. That's where you can support my work as well. Thank you. Together, we will stop the bias.